All right, let's pour this pump that's from like 6:30 this morning because I woke up leaking because I decided not to do a last pump last night. My last pump was at 8:30, so then I went to sleep around probably 10. I tried to go to sleep a little earlier than that, but this one with the fingers would not allow it, so I did my best. Hey, does anyone else have this? So I couldn't find my 10-ounce bottles, and I knew that since I was leaking, it was going to be a lot this morning. So I got out my 8-ounce bottles and also did some 5-ounce bottles. So I just like stopped at like 10 minutes in, I think, is when I switched them over, somewhere between 10 and 15, but not quite 15. And I always find that my right side, which is my side that does a little bit more, I wouldn't say I have a slacker side, but I have a side that always does less, and that's my left side, but it's always minimally less. But my right side, which always does more, it doesn't come out as fast. My left side, it comes out super fast. So like my left side's typically done by like 10, 15 minutes. My right side, not so much. So anyway, I found that interesting because if you look at the right side, let me throw these to the side. If you look at the right side and the left side for what came out after I switched, which was somewhere between 10 and 15, like that's, in total, I got around the same amount, but the left side did a lot less after the 15-minute mark. Anyway, it's not that important. I just find it interesting. Oh, look, you can actually see like the difference between fore milk and hind milk. So this one's more fore milk. This one's more hind milk. Huh. Never gotten to see my color difference before. Anyway, let's pour the right side. Right side, this is mostly my fore milk. 6.35 before I switched, and then in total 9.38. So that makes sense. 9.38 on the right. And then on the left side, for my fore milk, we're looking at 7.55. I think I have just enough room to fit this in there. Yeah. 8.68 on my left. So yeah, that's pretty, 8.71. 8.71. So yeah, that's pretty typical for me, but a little high, which makes sense. I was leaking. I was way too tired. So my first day of doing the third week schedule, I did not even follow it. I went to bed early and did not do a pump before bed. So yeah, we'll see how that affects. I did have less overall yesterday. I was down to about 36 ounces because I didn't do my last pump, and we'll see if that holds consistently from there. I don't know. I am gonna bag some milk. I forgot I'm doing that. I'm gonna bag some milk right now. So let's do it. I'm gonna pour 5 ounces of this back into here. I've already got quite a bit in the fridge. I can't talk with pouring apparently. I've already got quite a bit in the fridge. I've decided to go with the Motif, so thank you all for your opinions. The big reasons I decided to go with the Motif are they are free, that does matter, and they also aren't going to leak. I get super frustrated with, spilled milk or leaking, so I'm just going to see how it goes. And this first one that I freeze, I'm going to freeze on the top. I have heard that people have a hard time getting all the air out, so I'm going to make sure to do my best there because of the weird shape. But I worry less about small air bubbles than other people do, I think, so I'm not going to stress it too hard because I've heard that people are able to fit them into this box once they're frozen. So I'm going to see if I can freeze it. How do I want to do it? I want to put something on top of it to freeze it, but usually I use a bag of milk, and I don't have a bag of milk to use. But if I use this kind of like a little frame, maybe. Some people do fold that over, so maybe I'll fold it over. I don't know. I'm going to experiment with it and see how I feel, and probably end up unfreezing. Not unfreezing, but I mean, yeah, thawing and then freezing different ones for the first few bags that I do because I want to get a system that I like. Folding that in, not terrible, but it's not super flat. It's like crooked. So I don't know. I might just do this and see how it goes. Anyway, have a good day.